All right, so I'm live now for this. I'm gonna do this mock draft live stream right here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 3 rounds right. Do three round mock drafts right here through PFF.com using the draft simulator. Now I used this last year, and what I did last year was I recorded a long several vids where I did mock drafts through the PFF simulator. But this time I'm gonna do it a little differently. So this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the screen. Yeah, I'm on this time. Yeah, I'm doing it live. I'm going to do three round mock drafts right here. So I'm gonna give a minute, let some people join in, and when they join in, yeah, definitely you guys can comment on my mock drafts. Let me know what you think of them. So I'm gonna do several ones right here. You got these marked down right here. I got notes with me. After each pick, I'm gonna write down what I picked. Or sort of shirts. I'm gonna get this thing going in a second. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm going to go on pff.com right now, then I'm going to share it. So it's too much time with this. Okay, so here we go right now. So I'm going to do this right here. In a minute, I'm going to share my screen right now. Share my screen. So let me check, make sure it's sharing it properly right here. Okay, so. Okay, so it is going to share it properly right here. Okay, so here we go. So I've already selected the Eagles. I'm going to do their simulator. It's already set on 3 rounds. And do this mock draft simulator. So here we go. I'm going to get this thing going right here. Anyone joining in, feel free to comment. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let me know which one you like, dislike. Feel free to chime in, give me your opinion. No, that's all cool. So anyway, let's get this thing going. So right now, here we go. So I'm going to start. So here we go. Aiden Hutchinson to the Jags. Kyle Hampton to the Lions. Akeem McNoah to the Texans, Adam Gardner to the Jets. I've done several practice ones. So far, these look familiar to the practice ones I've done. So far, Giants taking Kayvon Theo. Derek Stingley Jr. to the Falcons. Trent McDuffie. Drake London to the Jets. Tyrone Walker to the Washington. Garrett Wilson to the Vikings. Devin Lloyd to the Texans. And so far, these look very familiar to some of the practice ones I did ahead of time. So right now, so I'm thinking, so I'm going to do several run-throughs. I'm going to do it different each time. So first time, I'm going to try going wide receiver at 15. Jameson Williams, Traylon Burks, so that's mean 2. Fine, so this time I'm going to go with Jameson Williams. I'm going to write it down so I can keep track before I officially make the pick. So Jameson Williams there. Okay, so Saints take Chris Olave. Trevor Penning. So, okay, so now I'm going to try going. Who do I have on the board? Defensive back here. Andrew Booth Jr., Carl Elam. I'm going to go Andrew Booth Jr. this time around. Okay, so I wrote, here we go. So Andrew Booth Jr., then we go to 51 Steelers, take Malik Willis in this one. Kobe Dean to the Patriots. A lot of these mock drafts, we're not getting quarterbacks until the mid-first round. A lot of these mock drafts I'm doing right here because I've done several of these practice at a time. Right at the time, not getting quarterbacks till then. And there goes Traylon Burks to the Bucks. Traylon Burks, another guy I had on my mind. I might probably going to do him in one of my other 2 mock drafts. So I'm going to do this again, doing this 3 times. Just doing 3-round mock drafts all 3 times. Sam Howell to the Lions, excuse me. I can't speak today. Kenny Pickett to the Giants, who we know had dinner with the Eagles a few weeks ago. Draw some concern there, but I don't think I'm going to pick Kenny Pickett in one of these ones right here. I mean, I might do that because I'm looking to make these mock drafts different. I'm looking to make each one different. So I'm going to do the second one different than the first. I'm going to do the third one different than the first and the second. So I might go a little crazy and pick a QB in one of these just to change it up. Okay, so now we do need a cornerback. We need some offensive line help, and we need a linebacker. So how about I'm going to change it up each time. I'm going to go secondary, the second round pick on this one. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'll take the top prospect on the board in this one and go with Jason Pierre from Baylor. Hey, here we go right here. Patriots got an edge. Tight end Trey McBride to come with Zach Ertz, Chad Moma, DeMarvin Leal, another edge, Drake Jackson, the Falcons, Christian Watson to the Packers. Another edge. Oh, we're getting a lot of edges, a lot of linebackers going right here. Darian Kinnard tackled to Kentucky. Took him one of my practice ones, but that one doesn't get. So I got 2 picks left, 83-101 for this first run through right here. Oh, we're getting a lot of linebackers going here. Oh, now we're starting to get some tackles going too, third round, but this is usually a lot of the skill positions go early in real drafts anyway, so it's not, with all due respect to the linemen, but a lot of the skill position players go first. So you're going to start getting more of those taken later as the draft. Obviously, as we know, history tells us which one you pick. Which round you get drafted doesn't determine how great you're going to be. So, okay, so I think either go linebacker or line on this one. I'm thinking of going for the line because we do need help at the line too. Jason Kelsey ain't going to be there forever. Thinking about maybe, what should I do? I mean, you know what? I was thinking about going Penn State. I was thinking about going Rasheed Walker, Penn State. I might, if he's available at 101 in one of my next one, I might do it that way. Pick Rasheed Walker, Penn State, 101. My next one, and we're just gonna. These are just mock drafts right here. Let's not take this thing too seriously. This is just for fun. And you guys watching, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it after it was recorded, can feel free to let me know which ones you like and dislike. It's all cool. So I got that written down right here. Calendatius. Oh, I gotta learn to pronounce. Let's try that again. Kellen Deich. So Kellen Deich there. We got pick 101 next. Air James Cook to the Buccaneers. Ed Ingram, guard from LSU. 49ers take Josh Jobe. Defensive back. Tight end to the Chiefs. Brian Cook to the Broncos. Carson Strong to the Saints. Shad Walker going to the Browns. Okay, so who do I go here? So I already went wide receiver. That's a bad. Went linebacker, offensive tackle. So who am I going to go with here? 101. Maybe I'll try going with a safety right here. See who's on the board. Sterling Weatherford, Q Spell, LSU. Leon O'Neal Jr. See, you maybe do. Let's see what comes up here. Show more. Okay, so I'll exit that right there. What is this right here? Average draft position. Percentiles most drafted by. I mean, you know what? But this is and again, this is only a mock draft, so let's. I'm just gonna make a pick right here. I'm not gonna take too long searching around right here. I'm actually gonna go Marquise Bell, safety. This one. All right, so let's do this. Here, this will be the end. So there's only a few more picks left. Damian Pierce, Chiefs, Jojo Donovan. And let's see what I got right here for this mock draft. Okay, so for my first mock draft, we'll ignore that. I got a grade of a B plus. Got Marquise Bells proceeding to be an F. Kellen Deich from Arizona State tackles spreading to be a C. So okay, well, looks like according to Pro Football Focus's grades, I got B plus, B, A plus, got a C, and then hit an F at the end, according to Pro Football Focus, of course. But that's what we got right there. So I'm going to do another. So I'm going to do 2 more run throughs. I'm going to do it again. Try a new mock draft. So we're going to do this 2 more times right here. I'm going to change it up this time. See what we happens this time. So let's do it again. And Aiden Hutchinson again. Kyle Hampton again. Ahmed Gardner, though, this time to the Texans. Akeem Akeem. Okay, so far it's looking very similar to the first one. Well, I was really hoping this could get changed up a little bit. Oh, Garrett Wilson, the Seahawks. Trayvon Walker. George Kalumphus. Trent McDuffrey. Devin Lloyd. Jordan Davis. Okay, Drake London is available. Who's available? Well, I want to get Drake London, but I also want to try to get. Okay, let's see. Well, see, should I try? Let's see. I'm going to try this a little differently. You know what? I'm going to go Kiar Elam, this defensive back. So I'm going to go defensive back number 15 on this one. Okay. Oh, and Drake London went. Then Chris Olave. So we got Jameson Williams. We're going to try Trigo and Traylon Burks this time with 18. So we drafted Kiar Elam, defensive back. 15, we're going with Traylon Burks this time out of Arkansas with the number 18 pick. So we go. This one's different. Steelers take Malik Willis again. They're doing a lot of these the same right here. I kind of wish that computer would change it up each time, make it different. Because a lot of these are still the same. Well, Andrew Booth without drafting, he ended up going to the Titans. I mean, this is only a mock draft. I kind of do wish the CPU would change it up a little bit. Oh, Detroit Lions, they did pick their quarterback. I mean, it's just looking all here, but we're just gonna wait right now. So we can go 51. I think this time maybe try going offensive line this time with 51. Mix it up a little bit. Who goes on right here? I did some. Okay, Jalen Petir goes to the Ravens in the second round. And here we go. Get Desmond Ryder to the Saints. This is looking too familiar this time around. So we're going to try. I'm thinking as far as center goes, I'm thinking maybe you come back in maybe the later rounds and try to get a center you hope could be Jason Kelsey's replacement one day down the line. So I'm thinking you address your main position needs. You need help on the secondary. You need help at linebacker. You need help. You need some help on the offensive line, but you really need help in the secondary. So I'm going to try to go Abraham Lucas here. So Washington State. So let's see what. So then, we got 2 more picks. Thinking this time. So this time I'm thinking we change it up right. Okay. Yeah, so this time I'm trying to think right now, though, who I'm going to pick. It's a little long pause here, but I'm trying to think who am I. So I'm thinking, okay, we go defensive back this time around. Then maybe we try going linebacker 101, see if we can get a Penn State guy. I mean, obviously, yeah. And then third time around, I'm going to try to change it up a little bit there. I'm probably going to need a second to think about that. So there'll be a pause, a moment of silence there while I'm thinking about it, taking notes. Okay, this time we're going to try secondary with the 83rd. See, now, actually, wait. So let's try. Should we go another? So wait, what should I do here? I got two more picks. Come back. I'm going to come back and get a linebacker then. Try to get another secondary pick. Maybe see what we get at safety this time around. Let's try going Nick Cross right here, Maryland. So we're going to take Nick Cross, safety of Maryland, 83. Then 101, I'm going to try a linebacker. So we're going to try mixing it up right here. See what happens here. So I see a lot. This time I see James Cook goes to the Titans this time. So there are some changes going on here in the later rounds. Get some more defensive backs are going. Now the guards are starting to go right there. Rasheed Walker, Penn State. At tackle. Now let's see what we can get our hands on at linebacker here. If we go linebacker 101. Marco Jackson, Appalachian State. Okay, we're going down a little too. I think, okay, let's go back up a little bit. Let's take a minute. Should I really go to Marco Jackson, who's the top prospect? Show Terrell Bernard. Let's see. Take a minute to think about that. Subscribe. They always want you to subscribe to try to get some. Take a look right here. Of course, they have it locked because God forbid you need to subscribe for everything these days, but it's not worrying about that. Obviously, he was playing more. Obviously, time was limited in 2020 due to a lightened schedule due to COVID. Obviously, 2020 didn't get to see as much from the players, but it is what it is. But we did see a lot of missed tackles, though. That's a trend right there. That's concerning. There is. But we did see his tackles go up, though. But we also saw he missed more tackles significantly 2020 and 2021. Yes, rush snaps, defensive snaps. I think. See what we got here. Terrell Bernard. Let's take a look. Try to get some indication. Obviously, shortened season 2020. Okay, he's been some D lines. Started to get some more slot time his final season. Snaps. I'm liking when I see Terrell Bernard. We're going to try drafting Terrell Bernard with this final pick in this first in the second go around the mock draft. So the draft right there. So we'll take the pick. Okay, and we'll see what our grades are this time. We'll have one more coming up after this. So Carson Strong goes to the Rams. Get the Rams taking a quarterback in the third round. That's an interesting twist right there. But okay, what do we got this time? Kier Elam, Traylon Burks, Abram Lucas, Nick Cross, Terrell Bernard. So we get a worse grade on this one than we did the first time. Looks like our first one went better. Okay, so now we're gonna try. We're gonna do one more go at this. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, so one more go at it. So this will be the last go at this mock draft right here. So take a minute to think. Take a minute to think how I want to do this time. So I'm going to try to change it up this time and see what happens here. Aiden Hutchinson again. Kyle Hampton again. Kyle Hamilton again. Excuse me. Kyle Hamilton. Derek Stingley. Akeem Equina. What? Ed Gardner. Charles Carros. Oh, this is going very similar again. Like every time I do this, the quarterbacks really don't go till later in the first round. I'm still trying to wrap my head around why they do that, but it is what it is. So we got our needs at defensive back and linebacker. So I'm going to try to focus on those positions in the first round, see how it pans out this time. We need help in the secondary more. See who we got available. Let's see who we have available at safety. Let's see. Take a look right there this time and see what we get out of it here. So just, it's an experiment right here with these mock drafts. So trying to look at that, trying to do things differently this time. Take a look at linebackers. Take a minute. I'm just going to take my time, scroll through it, have some fun with this thing. You got Nicob Dean and Leo Chanel, maybe. And Brian Asama from Oklahoma. Let me think. What should I do here? Should I come back? Maybe get the linebacker 18. Let's hold on. Forget that. Scratch it. All right. Let's go defensive back. Let's go safety here. Let's see what. Well, I'm going to go linebacker here, see what happens this time around. I mean, we're just having fun with this. Let's change it up. I'm going to go Nakobe Dean, linebacker of Georgia with the 15th pick. See what happens there. So we're going to get our linebacker and get our DBs. Oh, Malik Willis actually goes 16th to the Saints. That was a surprise. That was a surprise right there. So then I'll come back at Andrew Booth. Clemenson, we'll see what happens. So we got him the first time with the 18th. And we're getting him again with the 18th this time around. So we got Andrew Booth. Steelers don't take a quarterback because Malik Willis went to the Saints. That was a surprise. Nice change. That was a change. Jameson Williams, though, this time going to the Packers, try to replace Devontae Adams. And what else do we have? Any other quarterback? Start getting those quarterbacks. I'm not, maybe 32nd pick. Get a QB, Traylon Burks to Kansas City. That might be a good match for him to be paired with Mahomes. Sam Howell to the Lions here. So we'll see what comes up here at the 51st pick. Kenny Pickett. Okay, so here is Sky Moore, Matt Carroll to Seahawks, defensive back. Don't be surprised if we see Desmond Ridder to the Falcons again. So we're seeing some similarities right here in terms of those teams like the Seahawks, Falcons pick. So we are Christian Harris, linebacker to the Bears this time around. Kansas City takes Tyler Smith, tackle. And okay, now I'm going to try wide receiver 51, see what I can get. Jalen Tolbert, South Alabama. Justin Ross, Clemson. Let me see. Let's get into this a try right here. Okay, Jalen Tolbert, South Alabama. Let's see. Gonna take a look at some of their stats a little bit. Okay, so we did start to get more targets and more receptions as time went along. Get some touchdowns right there. Excuse me. Oh, no. That's not the one we're looking for right there. Come on. All right. That's not it either. Let's try that again. Let's take a look at these guys. Trying to get as much look at these guys as possible. Even playing 2020, Justin Ross. So there's a lot of question marks about him right there. Because he hasn't really played that much. Oh, he didn't really play that much during college. So a lot of question marks right there. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go 51, Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver out of South Alabama. We'll see what happens right there. So then when it comes back, okay, so now we did that right there. So now I got 83 and 101. Let's see, do I maybe try a linebacker again at 80? Do I try a linebacker at 83? Let's not try a linebacker at 83, see what happens there. So we can mix it up a bit. Drake Jackson, the Niners, Christian Watson, Chase got multiple receivers right here. Abram Lucas, obviously with Tyreek Hill no longer being there, they might try to get multiple receivers to build up that wide receiving core again, especially with some of those extra picks they got. So that might actually happen. Brandon Smith, Penn State to the Jets. So much for that. We'll see what we got on the board when we get there. Right assignment. Let's see what we have available. So, okay, so now we're going to try a linebacker. Okay, we got 83rd. We got Darian Beavers, linebacker. Darian Beavers, linebacker, Cincinnati. You know what? I'm going to take him since he's I'm going to take him right there. Take the top linebacker prospect on the board. We'll see what comes out. See what happens there. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to try getting an offensive lineman with the 101 pick. For our last pick of this mock draft. So we do more mock drafts and do some more research on these guys. Right now, I'm just going to try. I just wanted to try this out just for fun, do a couple run-throughs of this mock draft. Guys, let me know what you think about it. Those of you watching live, even those of you watching after the record, let me know what you think. So we're going to try going with an offensive lineman. Here, see what we get out of this. I mean, I'm thinking we come back, maybe get, a safe center a little bit later. Chris Paul from Tulsa. Chris Paul, CP. No, I'm just playing. Kellen Dyche. We got Kellen Dyche last time. He was a C. He's a C. Got Zach Tom, Wake Forest. Luke Goodike, Central Michigan. Ooh, who should I take? I'm going to close my eyes for a second. Oh, Zach Tom. Let's just see what we get out. I thought it was okay. Let's just take Zach Tom, Wake Forest, see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna see out of these three right here we go. Carson I don't get why Carson Strong, the Rams taking a quarterback that late. I mean, it could happen, but I don't see it happening. I don't see him doing that. Okay, so let's see what we get this time. So this time we get a B minus. We get Kobe Dean, Andrew Booth, Jalen Tolbert, Darian Beavers. Get Zach Tom Wake Forest is the lowest grade, but you know what? Oh, so actually this ended up being a lower grade than I had taken Kellen Deitch. But you know what? It's only a mock draft. Let's not take this thing serious. All right, we're not the ones making those decisions in the front office. The people in front office, Howie Roseman, those guys are, but I have my concerns about their decisions, but I'm not going to get too worried about that. But okay, so this overall gets a B minus right here. So clearly, out of all these mock drafts I did, right? So clearly, the second was the worst of the three. Obviously, I'd say definitely out of these ones right here. I mean, the third was the best right here. I didn't have any Fs right here at all. I'd say this was the best over the first because the first I had two Bs, A, C, and an F. Third, I had two Bs, a C, an A, and a D. So a D is better than an A. So I'll say this was better. The second was obviously the worst of the three. So if I'm going to rank them from first, third, I'd say third was the best. First was the middle one, and the second was the worst. But you guys watching can let me know what you think was the best and the worst with these mock drafts right here. Which ones you like, which ones you didn't like. Right here. Okay, Alexis, I said you chime in. Sorry I didn't see you while I was doing this right there, but okay, you told me to take Leo Chanel right there. But I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you coming in on this live stream right there. I sorry I didn't get to see that while I was in the middle of picking it. But thank you for tuning in. Everyone that did tune into this live, thank you for tuning in live. I hope you enjoyed this. And even those that didn't tune in live, I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed that. There we go. Okay, but for those of you that aren't tuning in live, that's watching afterward, I hope you enjoyed this as well. Feel free in the comment section to let me know what you think of my mock drafts, which ones you like, dislike. Feel free to drop a like. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't. So feel free to share this. Most of all, have a wonderful day or night. Nicky Steve signing off. I'll see you guys next time.